Hello, my name is Wayne Alexander, and today we're going to be taking a look at business rules in CRM 2013. Business rule is a new functionality that allows end users to do things like set field requirement levels or make fields hidden or visible, lock or unlock fields using the user interface instead of using JavaScript. So in previous versions, CRM 2011, CRM 4, this could only be accomplished using JavaScript, but now this new functionality of business rules allows you to use the user interface to do exactly the same thing. We're going to go ahead and do that today. So I'm just going to navigate over to the settings area of CRM, in particular customizations. And you could find business rule within solutions. So I'm just going to go into our default solution. Now, when the system is provisioned, the CRM system, you can create a business rule for any system entity. Great thing is you can also create a business rule, excuse me, for custom entities. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and expand entities, expand accounts, and I'm going to go ahead and click on business rule. And we're going to create a new rule. The first thing the system's going to ask you for is a name. Try and be as descriptive as possible, as always in CRM. Now for this example, I'm going to create a business rule such that if the account type is a preferred customer, I want to make the account number a required field. So preferred customers, what we're saying is they have to have an account number associated to them. So I'm just going to go ahead and give my business rule a name. Very long title. Okay, before we do the actual conditions, action and description, I just want to point out that with business rules, you can create a business rule for all forms as a scope, or you can select particular forms. As you know, within 2013, you have the ability to have multiple forms for an entity. And if I was to go ahead and click on the scope, I can change from all forms to information or account, which in this case is the two forms that we have set up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on all forms. I'm going to go ahead and add my condition now, and I'm going to click on the plus button, and here we have our fields. And the first thing the system wants to know is what field are you going to have your condition on. So if I just go down my list here until I find the field that I require, long list, business type, and for the operator, I've got the different options. It's actually very similar to advanced find, but I'm going to say business type equals to, and you'll notice for the type you can select between a field or a value. So in other words, in your condition you can do a comparison between one field and another. In this case, we're not going to do that. We're going to select value. Oops, I selected business type. I actually chose the wrong one. Let me go down here until I find the field which I actually wanted. Okay, there you are. By the way, this is in alphabetical order, so it should make life easier when searching for these fields. There you go, category, I apologize. So I'm going to say category equals to, and I could have selected a field to do a comparison with, but I'm going to go ahead and select value, and I'm going to say preferred customer. So in other words, when the user's creating an account, if they select preferred customer as a category, then something's going to happen. When you put in your condition, you have to click on the plus for you to move on. You'll notice when I added my condition, another plus appears underneath. So you can add multiple conditions. One point to note, if you add multiple conditions, it ands the conditions together. This is very, very important. The system would always and the information together. So within business rules, there is no or You can't do if there, yeah, there is no or capability within a business rule. Every time you add a condition, it will add the information. So for this example, if I wanted to say, I don't know, as an example, if they select preferred customer, make the account number required, or if they selected standard, then make the account number in hidden, then I would have to create a separate business rule to do so. I wouldn't be able to put in that or condition. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on my actions. Actions is very important because this is basically what you can do with a business rule. So you can show an error message, set a field value, make a set business requirement level, set visibility or lock or unlock field. Now for this example, I'm going to set business required, and I'm going to go ahead and say account number becomes business required, and save that in there. If I wanted to, and what I would recommend is put in a short description about what this business rule is about. I made it painfully obvious in my title, but you may want to put some more information within the description area. Then we simply go ahead and hit save, and what the system will do is it will go ahead and process that particular business rule. And last but not least, very similar to workflows that you have to publish, with a business rule you have to go ahead and activate. So I'm going to go ahead and activate, and you'll just notice within a couple of minutes we created a business rule that normally would have had to have been done by a developer using JavaScript. Thank you.